How's it going, Wormlings? Black Dragon King here, and we're back playing A Link to the Past. This time, we gotta go into the aqueduct here. Remember what Sahasrara said in the last episode. Change something in one world, it changes its counterpart in the dark world. So if you come up here, you remember this area, guys. We got a heart piece in here. Come up here and release the water to drain the water outside. You remember doing that to get the heart piece there. And then immediately come back into the dark world. Yeah, change this side too. And now we can get to this raised ladder here. We want to try to get rid of these guys before we get into the water. Owie! Kill the Tektites there, the water Tektites. And we open up the chest, which gives you the key for this door. Yeah. Come over here. Ow! Anyway. We come in here. We get the map. Pretty early to get the map in this dungeon. Second room that we get into. Oh, third, technically. Ow. The bubbles are annoying. Anyway, that bottom skull there gets you the key. Now watch out for that thing in the middle there, because as you can see, swinging your sword makes it shoot a fireball in the general direction that's more pointed in your direction. So if you're more upwards of it, it'll shoot the top beam, and so on and so forth with the other sides. We don't have to kill all these enemies, but we do have to go up here. Grab this key here. Got some Stalfos here that we can make quick work of. Blast this wall here. Come out here. There's nothing out here except a bomb and 5 rupees. But, you know, better than nothing. Now for this, just get down below it and push it to the left. And the switch opens up and the water gets released. And now we can reach this raised ladder here. Now, avoid these piranha fish or whatever the hell they are. Come down here. Gotta loop around through the back. Another heart piece or life point there. And it's a dead end. But if you push the bottom one to the right, it opens up the pathway and the chest, which holds the compass. Let's take a look at the map now. Only 3 floors to this place. Nothing too serious. But looks like directly up, maybe, is where the boss is. We want to go down first. Use the pots as much as you can when around one of these quad shooters. That way you don't trigger it with your sword. Let's get this key here. Now, none of these blocks move, so don't bother trying to push them. Watch out for the fire beam. Now that we have a key, we can open this door. Now, this is directly above the room with the quad shooter in it. But there's the blue switch blocks in the way there. Now, what we want to do, we want to hit this. And flip this switch. Now, we could go straight down and take the shortcut back through there, but we don't want to do that. We want to hit the switch and make it orange again. Take the extra time to go back around. Because you need the blocks on orange, and that is the only switch that controls them in this entire place. There's no other place to flip the controls. Up here, we see we can't get to these things yet, the chests or the pots. Push the bottom to the left, the middle one up, and you get through. Kill these guys. The little slime things that pop out of the ground. And push that block so we can get out into the open room here. Avoid fireballs. Ow, get hit by a bubble apparently. Push this one up. And drop through the hole. To get to this chest, which contains 20 rupees. Now we gotta go upstairs again. Now this time... Ow. We want to go on the right side. Now, if you didn't leave the orange blocks down, you'd have this place. This would be blocked off, and you would have to go all the way back to the switch to release them. And you need the orange ones down to get to this chest. And this one's the more important out of them all because this is the big key. Yeah. So that's kind of a bastard move they pull there. Offering you a shortcut if you leave the blue ones down, but knowing full well you need the orange ones down to proceed with the game. Yeah. But it's no big deal. Now, there are some players I've seen that are able to set a bomb next to the switch, hit the go through the shortcut before it explodes and whatnot. A lot of speedrunners do that, but I'm not that good at this game. I'm good, just not that good. Anyway, in here we get the hook shot, the item for the dungeon. What that does, just like the boomerang, it reaches items that are a distance away, but now if you hook it onto a pot, a statue, or a chest, you can jump across gaps like this. We needed to come over here to get that key. Time to head up this way. And these. Now, there's a couple of ways you can go about this room, but only one that leads to good stuff. Yeah, down here there's nothing. Well, there is something, but you don't, you can't get to the chest and the pots down there because of the water. You can jump in, but you can't get to them. Now, if you look at the map, yeah. Well, I'll just show you. Hit this, put the statue on that switch. Watch out for the mini buzz blobs. And you come in here, you go through this way. Now, you could come down here, but it's pointless, because we can't get on the other side of this switch to flip it, and if we jump in the water, we can't get out. So, what we need to do, we still need to put the statue on this switch, but this is another bastard move they do in this dungeon. But the other bastard move is that they put the switch right next to this door, thinking, and make you think to go through that. They actually got to come all the way over here to this door and go through this one. Get rid of those guys. And now come down here, where we can actually flip this switch and drain the water out, which is what we want to do. Heart piece there if you need it. Ow! Stupid bubble. And now we can get these chests and the pots with hearts in them. There's 40 rupees in here if you're running low. Clearly I'm not. I'm all the way up here. And this dungeon is not done with bastard moves, because this one, the only visible door in that room, leads to a dead end. Granted, it's got items in it, but it leads to essentially a dead end. The bastard move is they hide the real door behind one of these waterfalls, which is this one. Second one from the right. Hearts to fill up. And let's go up to B1, where the boss is meant to be. Now, he's got two names that I've heard. Tick and Arrghus. I believe I always called him Arrghus because that was his traditional name, but Tick apparently is his other name. Yeah. If you didn't get the Bombos medallion before you came in here, these Tektites, you can't hit them from here, and they get really annoying to deal with. But if you got the Bombos, just use it. And they burst into flames, and you don't have to deal with them. Grab their rupees. No, I don't need them. And come up here. Hearts. Make sure you have one key left to get through this door. And you want to get the hook shot for this boss. And we finally meet Arrghus. You need to use the hook shot to get the little bubbles off of them. The bubbles take 2 hits from the Master Sword to kill him. He does 3 moves, and then he does the whirling of the bubbles. If you did these dungeons out of order and already have the 3rd tier sword at this point, that really rips through this battle real quick, because it kills the bubbles in only 1 hit, and it takes only 2 whirlwind attacks to kill Arrghus himself. So anyway, once you get the bubbles done, charge up your sword and get ready, and keep moving. Because if you stand still, Arrghus will jump up and land on you. But when he's scooting around like that, just charge up your whirlwind attack, hit him. Four hits, he's done. And we get our next heart. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Triforce will grant the wishes of whomever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location. But at some point, that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points, like the one you saw on Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil King of Darkness. Alright. 2 down, 5 to go. So, I'm all out of time for this one. So, next time we'll be going after the 3rd crystal, which is up in the top left in the dark forest there. So. And we'll also check out a bit of Kakariko, well, the Village of Outcasts, when we get up there. So, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. It's been fun playing with you guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.